Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel at VAG Technic in UK, in West Midlands, in Dudley, on Editon. And in this video we have the V10, not like it happened before, a bit of a deja vu, but I did. We will be stripping an RS6 engine, another RS6 engine what we bought in the previous video, and we'll see how it goes. The first thing what I have to do is remove all the timing chain covers from the back so we can actually hang the engine. Cylinder heads, intake, everything is coming off. I'm really hoping we're just gonna clean it all up and put it back together, but that's my wish. We'll see how it goes, because so far it didn't go very well. And after it's all stripped down, we will do a bit of a talkie, like what I found, what I think, what needs doing, how many million pounds we need to spend again. So let's get to it. So I'm not sure if you notice it, but I'm lying in the videos all the time, because I told you I'll be doing the timing chains and I end up doing the turbo. Reason for that is the loom is one part for the starter motor and alternator, and to remove it I have to drop the turbo off, so that was the reason. If I'm doing the turbos, one is already off. I'm just gonna do the other side now, and then I'm really hoping I will start doing the timing chain, I promise. And one day, if you're gonna have a problem with the power steering pump, unfortunately to remove it you will also have to drop the oil pump off, so sad situation. And guys, it happened again. Block, many parts on the table. A bit of a deja vu, because one engine is literally stripped down in the actual boot of the car, or the back of the vehicle. And I must say, I was a bit shocked how the engine looked like when I stripped it down, because it has 170,000 miles. I must say that the guy who sold me the car showed me a full service history. So the car was serviced at Audi regularly, so the oil change intervals was not like mad miles. And I must say the result is like the bearings are almost like brand new. For 170,000 miles, MRC tune, which was running, I believe, 780 BHP. I am literally shocked, and I think this is a proof when you're taking care of the car, no matter what car you have, it will stay clean from inside. There's minimum carbon buildup on the pistons as well and the rings and everything. And it's just, when you're leaving the oil in the engine for a very long time, it will lose the durability, what it should do, like protect the components. It's creating carbon on the rings inside the engine. Not everything necessarily have to go through the filter and will stay in the filter. So if you have more contamination going through the engine, definitely all the parts will be scratching, rubbing, because they should be floating on fresh oil. As soon as you will have loads of debris in the oil, I think it will go. But you tell me in the comments, what do you think about these conrod bearings? Because I think, except that one, that's my fault, bit of a slippy slip. But I think, well, if I knew that all this, what you're seeing right now, even the crankshaft is like, I can't feel anything. The crankshaft will go for polishing. But I think how everything, it was on the engine, if we will put the turbos just as it is, done a bit of a reseal and a bit of a TLC here and there, clean up the engine, put it into the car, it will probably run decent amount of miles, but because I didn't know and I don't want to risk it, we have everything new here already, it's just better be safe than sorry, I would say. And I'm really hoping with everything what we will do to it, the engine will just run longer with quite a big amount of power really. But yeah, all this is going in the bin because we will have new bearings. However, we will still have to do small adjustments here and there because we are replacing these original pistons and con rods for H-beam rods and forge pistons. I think we will have a bit of a different weight, which means like when you're balancing tires, everything what's spinning needs to be balanced somehow. And as soon as you will literally change the weight of the components on something what's spinning, it will be a bit of a shaky, and there might be quite of a vibration going through the engine, which might take a bit of a life out of it as well. So yesterday, me and Miroslav, we were discussing like what's the difference in the weight of the con rods and the pistons compared to the ZRP alias FCP rods and the genuine thing. So we have a digital weight. It shows 0 now. I just make a bit of a more space on the surface so we can actually put it on there. And I must say, even the piston and the rings and everything looks pretty decent to me. I don't think it's that bad when it comes to a carbon buildup. Even inside the piston looks really clean. The pistons are moving really nicely inside, not getting stuck. So yeah, but unfortunately it's too late because it stripped the engine down to bits. So we're just gonna put this piston with the con rod onto the scale, and we have 1099 grams. So let's say we have 1100 grams, so that is a piston with a pin, with rings, with bolts, without bearings. And now we will put on the box, it says it's a ZRP, but they really remind me Vossner pistons. Also, I don't want to say, look, Vossner rings. So I think ZRP is somehow just getting these and they call them ZRP, but never mind. They forged, and we have a different piston ring diameter, especially the oil ring is quite wide, so that should help the lubrication. Also, we have the FCP H-beam rods with bolts. So let's put them on the weight scale, see how it goes. And we need to put the rings there as well. So 999. So technically we have 100 grams difference in this setup. So when it comes to balancing, I was discussing with Miroslav and we have some stuff balanced before. It's not like you will actually spin it and try to balance it with the crankshaft. There's a bit of more things to it. So they are somehow calculating the coefficient, because on the end of the day, the conrod is not like spinning 360 degrees around an axle or something, or a shaft. It's basically going up and down. And also, we can't actually say that the whole 100 grams is on one side. So you have to have a special machine, you have to have the skill to do such a thing. And I did manage to find a company in London. It was a bit of an accident, because it's a bit of a problem to find someone who can specially do a V10 crank. And I was ringing around. I found some guys in Wolverhampton which are doing like engine builds. So I ring them if they do it in the house, like machining and stuff, and they passed me the number for the London company. I'm going there tomorrow. They promised me they will do it in a week time, and it will cost us £500, which is not that bad. And obviously we can't do it in the house. We don't have the machines for it, and we don't have the knowledge. So we can only strip an engine to bare bits and then somehow put it together, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's how the engines are. And yeah, it needs to be balanced, because obviously 100 grams difference on a single conrod with pistons, everything is quite a lot. When we have 10 of them, that's 1 kilogram difference. So it needs to be done, and especially when we will be pushing hopefully 1000 BHP. So necessary things needs to be done. I will try to somehow hopefully ask for a discount from this company for mentioning the videos or something. We'll see how it goes. If they're good, they don't really need mentioning, because good companies' reputation, they don't need to be on the internet. People know about them anyways. So I will still have to show you the engine block, and I'm still shocked how the block actually look like, because we do loads of these alusil engine blocks, V8s, V6s, and all of them are in really sad condition. So if you have a look, well, it's here on the camera, but I must say the bore is like absolutely clean for 170,000 miles. I'm literally shocked. There's one line what you can see, but I can't feel. So I think that's more like a piston ring score a bit, where you can actually get, but I can't even feel it with my finger. I will get the engine block fully cleaned up, because the condition is not the best. As you can tell, it was obviously leaking oil here and there. But overall condition is really good. So I will take it to Roy just to check if it's not oval or anything, but I don't think it will be. Meanwhile, that will be all gone for a week. I've got loads of cleaning to do, as you can tell. The cylinder heads I'm using from the first engine, they should be done by now, so they'll be actually ready. And I'm really hoping the whole work will just go quicker and quicker and quicker. It's a matter of actually getting everything here, get it ready, get it clean, measure everything. We still have to check the clearances on the bearings. That will take a bit of a time to actually check. Strip it apart a million times, and yeah, I have to still check everything what came from Slovakia, from OEM parts, because I was ordering it through a catalog, and I can do a mistake as well. Maybe I forgot about something. Maybe there's something more what needs ordering. So I just want to make sure when the crankshaft is back from London that I have everything here, and I'm really hoping by next week I'll start putting the engine back together, and by end of a week there is a chance, if nothing will be missing, that the RS6 will be on this ramp. The engine will be coming in, and very soon we will be firing up the engine the first time. Things can go wrong, of course, every single time, I'm not saying, but I will try to make sure that it will go as smooth as possible and as quick as possible. So yeah, the plan is Nürburgring. We have a small garage discussion, like we want to go like all four of us. We probably can take the S3, the RS6, they have a Corrado, so that will be a lovely weekend before weekend, because there will be probably less people. We'll see, that's like very far future. So far, even the engine is not built. I still have to do the oil pump actually, so that will be probably one all day to fully strip it down, clean it up, check everything visually, if we will be happy with it, put it back together with the new gasket, water pump and thermostat. See how that goes, and yeah, lots of interesting things. So yeah, I'll keep you updated with the build. As soon as I got everything back, we will definitely start putting it back together. Next video with the RS will probably be the oil pump, what I mentioned in the previous video, but I went to buy the engine, so sometimes situation changes again. Like I'm telling you, we will strip the rear of the timing chain. I'm doing something completely different, but it's me. Forget about things. Meanwhile, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you all the support. Leave me a comment what you think about this whole madness, if it's actually worth it or you should put it in the scrap or whatever. And I'll see you in the next video. So thank you for watching and take care for now. See ya.